Chamarajanagara, and also a research scholar in JSS Arts, Commerce, and Science Uti Road, Mysore. It is my privilege to welcome you all there present here for the national webinar on economic development through the financial empowerment of citizen, the Chamarajanagara University, Chamarajanagara, Karnataka, and Department of Social Work, and collaboration with Association of the Mutual Fund in India, AMFI. All the outset, I extend a hearty welcome on behalf of us to the Suryakant Sharma sir, is the commerce graduate and the master in law LLM with specializations in corporate law. Is also the chartered associations to the Indian institutions of banking and the finance, IIBF, and also welcome all the members, faculty members, student, research scholar, the who have present here. To all, welcome to extend a program is excellent program itself. The program is a very good concept of this program, the economic development through financial empowerment of citizen. The financial empowerment in the economic development is a manifest concept that encompasses to the sustain the improvement in the standard of living, the well-being and quality of life of individual communities and nation over time. It they involve not only increasing the income but the wealth, but also the measurement of progress, the including access to the education and healthcare, the infrastructure and other essential services. It economic development is about is the fostering the inclusive and the sustainable growth is benefits all segments of society. The society is particularly those who have the marginalized for the advantages. The aim, the create opportunity for the employment is entrepreneurship and also the economic participations, while also the addressing the you have to the inequalities and promoting social cohesion. Economic development, the often measurement by the indicators such as a gross domestic product, it also per capita a poverty rate, the employment level, and also the human development indicators. However, it behind the purely the economic measurement to the encompasses factors such as environment, the sustainability, the social equality, and cultural the validity itself. The key components of the economic development. The economic development is the firstly the infrastructure development. The infrastructure development is the investment in the physical infrastructure such as road, bridge, its utilities of facilities, economic activities, and the improve the connectivity within between the religions, and also the human capital formations. The human capital formations is involvement in the educational, the healthcare, and skills development to enhance the productivity to ability of the workforce. Therefore, the driving innovations, the entrepreneurship and economic growth. And another one components is the promotions of um, innovations to technology. These are all the economic developments, the auto financial empowerment in the citizen to the bank sector is a technology sector. It may be the and also they will provide facilities about the sustainable resource management, the promotions, trade and investment, and a governance and infrastructure. The governance and infrastructure is very important to the facilitate trade in investment, the flow, the both a domestic and international to extend a market, a capital, and stimulate a growth itself. It's a very the excellent speech. Suryakant sir is a very the good uh, economist. Is the introduce is very my pleasure to have a introduce is sir. The firstly,
ನೆಟ್ ಇದಾಯ್ತಾ ನೋಡು.
Dr. MP Somashekar Sarji. So there is
Yes,
some.
yes.
Yes, yes. So there is some issue, maybe some internet issue there. Okay, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes, yes. I have entered.
yes sir, yes sir. Uh,
I have entered. I am entered, madam. I am there.
yeah, yes sir.
Hmm.
Suryakant sir is a commerce graduations and the master in law LLM with a specialization in corporate law. Is also Chartered Association of Indian Institution of Banking and Finance, IIBF. Shri Sarma has over 35 years experience in banking and finance and securities market, and had initially the third in the leading financial instructions. Therefore, thereafter in Department of Financial Services, the Ministry of Finance, the Government of India, and finally SEBI. Shri Sarma joined Securities and Exchange Board of India (SEBI) in 2003 and served as SEBI for more than 16 years of different department of SEBI. The lastly, in addition to other assignment in SEBI, he was in charge of Office of Investor Awareness and Education in SEBI's the northern regions for more than the 5 years, and in the period of the 15,000 financial literary and investor awareness program IAPs were conducted, and he himself had addressed as a guest speaker in more than 600 IAPS. Shri Sarma was also members of working group of NCERT for developing the vocationally course on the mutual fund for educations, the 10th and 12th classes. Shri Sharma is also the recipients of Excellence Award from a leading trade, the body of promoting mutual funds in India. The Shri Sharma is also the mentor of few non-governmental organizations working for financial literacy and investor awareness in the country. The after superior announcements from SEBI in 2019, he has joined association of mutual in India, AMFI, a affects body of the mutual fund in India, as senior consultant for the speaking is financial literacy and investor the awareness across the country almost of the citizen. Since May 2019, Sri Sharma has interacted with lakh of inventors and potential inventors students through the more than 700 inventors awareness webinars and programs across the country in repeaters Indian organization, the research inventors, the leading educational and the professional instructions, cooperative, startup, women and centers, non-governmental organization and others. Sir, welcome to the webinar, sir. And over to you, the topic on economic development through financial empowerment of citizens. Over to you, sir.
Am I audible to all of you?
Yeah, sir. Right. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Dr. Bhagya.
Bhavya, sir. Bhavya.
And of course, you have raised the bar of the discussions which we are going to have today. But to be honest with you and to Dr. M.V. Somashekar, sir, I am just
Yes,
a student. So my level of
Yes.
interaction will be that of students only. And I will be more focused on personal finance.
Yes.
How I can manage our personal finance. Because it is very important that if we manage our personal finance more efficiently, Dr. Bhavya, then there will be an occasion we will be having comfortable life. We will be leading comfortable life, not only ourselves, but also for our family.
Yes.
So before I start my session, I just want to make it short for your all information of your faculty members, staff and students, that this program is from Association of Mutual Funds in India, Dr. Somashekar, but it is not a marketing event or a or a promotional event of mutual funds. No, it is purely an investor awareness program. And Dr. Bhavya, you, Dr. Somashekar, all faculty members are all investors. Those who are earning are literally investors. Of course, your students may not be invested today, but we treat them as their potential investors. They are going to earn very soon. That is why this program is equally relevant to you and to your students as well. Now, to start my interaction, I just want to say something that in life, Dr. Bhavya, money is very, very important. We need money for everything. For our basic needs, for our comfortable life, for realizing our dreams, for everything we need money. And Dr. Somashekar, we need money not for a particular occasion. Every day we need money. That is why the first thing I want to request all of you, please do understand and appreciate the importance of money in our life. Because early we appreciate, better it would be for us to have a comfortable life. So the first question arises in our mind, Dr. Somashekar, from where money comes to us. Can you guide me, sir? From where we get the money?
When we work, we are going to get a salary.
Absolutely. You are absolutely right, sir. Whatever we do, if we are in job, we get salary. If we are in business, we get profit of the business. If we are a profession, we are a doctor, engineer, or architect, then we get our money from our professional fees. So there is a prime source of money for all of us. Whatever we do, your students, of course, may not be earning today, but sir, they are going to earn very soon down the line after completing their courses. So there will be a prime source of money for all of us, for you and for Bhavya and other faculty members. Salary is the main source of income for all of us. Salary is the main source of money for all of us. And Professor Somshekhar, what we do with the money which we earn as salary? A majority of our salary goes into taking care of our basic needs. Monthly expenses, tuition fees, utility bills, lot of other hundreds of things which we manage with the money which we earn. So majority of our money goes into taking care of our needs. But Dr. Somshekhar, you will appreciate we Indians have a typical and unique DNA or blood. And what is that, sir? Every Indian, for that
Saving.
matter, exactly, whatever we are earning, we might be earning 10,000 or we might be earning 10 lakhs. But every Indian and every Indian family try to not to spend all the money which they are earning. And that is in our blood. I am not saying you anything new. So whatever money which we don't spend out our salary, you are very rightly just pointed out, it is called savings. And Dr. Somshekhar, we should be proud of it that Indians are still one of the best savers in the world. We are one of the best because it is in our blood. It is in our DNA. You might have seen your mother, you might have seen your grandmother, how they save 1 rupees, 2 rupees, 5 rupees and 10 rupees, and they make a good money over a period of time. And sir, one incident you might remember in 2016, when our Honorable Prime Minister all of a sudden announced demonetization of notes. Could you remember from where in the lot of money came out? From the kitchen boxes of our female family members. Because that is in our saving is in our blood. So we save. So saving is not a problem. We are savers. But 3 things I want to tell to your students, not to you, sir, but to your students with regard to saving. Number 1, you start saving right from the first month when you start earning. Because Dr. Somshekhar, I don't know, but I did a mistake. I started saving after 3-4 years. Let me enjoy with my money. I've started earning for now. What is the hurry? I have life to go for saving. These were the wrong notions. And we have paid heavily for those mistakes. So to our students, I want to tell them the first thing about saving is start saving right from the first month you start earning. And don't be shy of even saving 100 rupees, 200 rupees, 500 rupees. It doesn't matter how much you save. What matters most is that you save from the month you start earning. So first thing I want to request all your students, when they start earning, please start saving right from the first month. Second thing about saving, I want to tell request, sir, be regular in saving. Be religious in saving. Every month you have to save. In my case, sir, what happened? I started saving somehow, then I just forgot for next 3-4 months. Again, I woke up, oh, I am not saving. I again started saving. But that gap which I didn't save, cost me dearly. So the second request to your students, be regular in saving. Come what may, you will save some money every month. And third and last thing about saving, I want to tell them, keep increasing your saving with the increase in income. And Dr. Somshekhar, every year you get increment, you get some allowances increase, so our salary keep increasing. So with the increase in income, we must increase our saving. Suppose this year you are saving 1,000 rupees, then next year, ideally speaking, you should increase your saving minimum by 10%. In the second year, sir, it should be 1,100 rupees. And in the third year, it should be incremental 10% of 1,100. So there is increment, there has to be incremental increase of saving every year. And I want to give you confidence to your students, sir, that if you do these 3 very small things, again, I repeat, start saving right from the first month you start earning, be regular in saving and keep increasing your saving with the increase in income, I can give them confidence. over a period of time, after 10, 15 years, you will have very good amount in your hands to enjoy the life. So please do follow the basic rules of savings, which we have just discussed. Now, the second question arises, sir, what to do with the savings which you are making? Of course, we will be saving. What to do? Sir, you had also saved. Your mother might have also saved. Your grandmother have also saved. But what foolish thing we did, I am using very harsh word. What foolish thing we did is we kept the saving at home in kitchen boxes or in a simple box. And we were happy that I am accumulating money. But that was a crime, sir. I am using very harsh word. Saving and keeping your saving at home or in your kitchen box is a crime. And it is a crime not against yourself, sir. It is against society, against the family, and it is against the country as a whole. So my request to all of you is, please do save, but don't keep your saving at home except the emergency fund. And every family must have some money at home for emergencies. But that may be 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, that's all. Why we should keep all the savings at home? No, it is not wise. It is not a wise decision. Then what to do? Yes, sir, there is a way. We have to put our savings into some product. We have to deploy our saving into some product. And what is this process called, sir? It is called investment. So the process of putting your saving into some product, one or other product, I'm not saying which product, but one or other product, it is called investment. So what it comes out, sir, you should not only be saver, but you should also be investor. You have to invest your savings. And why we should invest? A question will come in your mind, sir. Why we should invest? For the purpose of investment is very simple but very important. My money which I have saved now should start earning money for me as well. So there will be two sources of money for you, sir, for your students. One source will be which they will be earning through salary, through business, through profession. And other source will be their saving will also start earning money for them. And Professor Somsekhar, sir, I wish your students that a day will come in their life. Of course, it didn't come in my life, but a day will come in their life when their second source of money, which is money they saved and invested, will start earning more money than your salary. It will be happening. It will be happening, sir, but not today. It will take minimum 15, 20 years. That is why investment is a game of patience. You have to have patience, but be regular in saving and investing. That is more important. So what is more important is that you have to save and you have to invest. And you have to invest regularly. And the purpose of investment, I again repeat, is to earn money on your investment. Very simple. Now the question arises, sir, what happened to us? What happened to us? Did we save? Yes, we saved. Did we invested? Yes, we invested somewhere, one or other product. But despite our saving and investment, Professor Somsekhar, most of or my generation or not even your generation simply accumulated money. They didn't mint money or they didn't create money out of money. We simply accumulated money. And what is a money accumulation and what is wealth creation? Wealth creation simply means when your money start earning money for you. What is the difference between money accumulation and wealth creation? And for that, Somsekhar sir, I need your permission to give an example to your students, and I wish to take your name for that example. May I, sir?
Okay. Proceed, sir.
Thank you. Very simple example. Suppose Professor Somsekhar has got 1 lakh rupees with him, and he goes for a bank FD. Sir, you must be knowing what bank FD is. FD is simply giving money to the bank for a particular period. So you start an FD with a bank and bank of 1 lakh rupees for 1 year, and then bank promise to give you 6% interest. After 1 year, when I meet you, sir, and just ask you what happened to your FD, what your answer will be, sir? I have earned 6,000 rupees as interest and bank has given back my money. Am I right, sir? This will be your answer.
Yes. Yes.
And you are happy, you are celebrating with the family, you are celebrating with the colleagues. I have earned 6,000 rupees. But unfortunately, sir, you are wrong. This is the point I want to make to all the students and all faculty members. Why you are wrong? Because there are two reasons, sir. The first and most important reason is, during 1 year, sir, when you had given your 1 lakh rupees to the bank, one thing keep happening every day. What is that, sir? Inflation. Mehengai. Inflation kept going. Suppose last year, when you were going for FD, had you not gone for the FD, and had you purchased some items, goods for services from 1 lakh rupees, sir, tell me, Professor Somshekhar, sir, would you be able to get same items, same services, same goods after 1 year at 1 lakh rupees? Will it be possible, sir? No,
No.
we all know it will not be possible. Why? Because of inflation, prices of those items have increased. Suppose the inflation rate has been 5%. What does it mean? That last year, whatever you could have purchased for 1 lakh rupees, for the same item, same goods, after 1 year, you will have to pay not 1 lakh rupees, sir, but 1,05,000 rupees. Now you see, sir, you are very happy when you got 6,000 rupees, but in reality, out of 6,000 rupees, 5,000 has been eaten by the inflation. This normally we don't consider. Arey Baba, I earned 6,000 rupees. But sir, in reality, out of 6,000, inflation has eaten majority of your return, majority of your interest. So 5,000 has been eaten by the inflation, but still Somashekara sir is very contented man. What he will say, okay, Baba, no problem. 5,000, let it be eaten by the inflation. I still have got 1,000 rupees out of 6,000 rupees. No, sir. There is another factor. And that is, Government of India take income tax on your interest income. And your FD income is treated, Muhammad Ali sir, whatever you earn as interest on FD, sir, will be treated as your income. And you will have to reflect that income in your income tax return. And you will have to pay income tax as per your slab. Suppose, Somshekhar sir, conservatively speaking, suppose you come within 20% bracket. Of course, you must be in 30%, but just suppose we are in 20% bracket of income tax. Then on 6,000, you will need to pay 20% income tax also. What is, sir? 20% of 6,000? 1,200 rupees.
1,200.
So now you see, sir, you were very happy when you got 6,000. But, sir, in reality, out of 6,000, 5,000 had been eaten by the inflation, and 1,200 rupees you have to pay to income tax. Did you get anything, sir?
200 rupees loss.
Exactly. Rather, we lost 200 rupees. And this is we called investment. You see the funny part of it, we still got, this is investing, I am investing. That is why I want to tell you that unless and until you earn something real return, and real return is very simple, real return equal to real return minus notional return, that is 6,000, minus inflation, minus tax liability, there is no real return, and the purpose of investment is not served at all. Suppose I take this example forward, sir. Suppose the rate of interest is 8% on your 1 year FD. In that scenario, you will get 8,000 as interest income on FD. Am I right, sir? Yes. Again, we keep that inflation is 5%. So out of 8,000, 5,000 will be eaten by the inflation. Again, 20% income tax on 8,000, that is 1,600 you will need to pay. But despite 5,000 and 1,600, out of 8,000, there remains 1,400. 8,000 minus 5,000 minus 1,600. And sir, this 1,400 is your real income. So what I want to tell all of you, unless and until you earn some real return, in the second scenario, there is a real return of 1,400. In the first scenario, there was no real return. So unless and until we earn some real return on our investment, we will not be creating wealth. And if we will not be creating wealth, then we will not be having financial empowerment in our life. And what is financial empowerment, sir? What is financial freedom? Simply speaking, financial empowerment is nothing but the fact that I should have money when I need the money. This is my financial empowerment. And I need the money for my family needs. I need the money for my family obligations. Need the money for education of my children. I need the money for purchase of house. Lot of things we do in life for which we will be needing huge money. That is why I keep telling that unless and until we have money when we need the money, we are not financially empowered. So please always try that we should have money when I need the money. Now the question arises, why we were not able to do so, get some real return in our life, sir? I am talking to you and me. Why we were not able to have some real return? One because our mindset was different, and that was a wrong mindset, sir. I again repeat, we had a typical mindset. What was that? Arey Baba, I don't want to take any risk in investment. No, I want to invest my money only where my money is 100% secure. This was the mindset of my generation. But sir, that was wrong. I want to tell students, we were wrong. You should not be wrong. What mistakes we did, you should not do. Why we were wrong, sir? Because in most of the investment, risk is there, whether we accept it or not. Even in FD, you might not be aware. Suppose you had put a FD of 10 lakhs rupees with a bank and bank fails. Well, for any reason, bank fails. Then you will maximum get only 5 lakhs rupees from the government. Only 5 lakhs rupees to the 5 lakhs, remaining 5 lakhs will be lost. So in investment, risk is there. But my dear friends, we can manage our risk. We can minimize our risk. How we can do it? Very simple two-word formula I want to tell all of you, my dear students. Please think, just give attention to what I'm saying now. In investment, risk is there. First thing. And Miss Bhagya, we can manage our risk. How? By practicing two-word formula. Very simple two-word formula. And what is that, sir? Think, understand, and invest. First, we have to think while making all investment decisions. What we have to think? Two things we have to think about ourselves. The first and most important thing, Somashekar sir, is what is my risk-taking capacity? What is my risk appetite? And sir, every individual has got different risk appetite. You have got different risk appetite. Miss Bhavna has got different one. Dr. S. Jayalakshmi has got different one. Mishra sir has got everybody who is earning. Why, sir? Because of two reasons. First, our income is different. You might be earning different salary. Bhavya ma'am might be earning different salary. Jayalakshmi ma'am might be having different salary. So our salary are different. And second thing, and that is equally important, is my family obligations are different. You might have a large family. Bhavya ma'am might have a very nucleus family. And Jayalakshmi ma'am might have a family with moderate numbers. So our risk-taking capacity is different. So while taking all your investment decision, you have to ensure that you take your investment decision strictly as per your risk appetite. And those who are young, and the students, I want to tell them very, very frankly, that when you start earning, my dear students, in the first 10-15 years, you must take risk. You must take risk, because if you take risk, there is a probability of getting higher return on your investment. If you don't take risk, then the return on your investment will be most reasonable. and conservative, and you will not be able to create much wealth, which will deprive you of your financial empowerment. So you, particularly young people like Bhavya ma'am, like other faculty members, those who are young, young simply means up to 40, from 25 to 40, we treat from investment perspective, they are young. They should take risk, but risk should be calculated. It should be according to your risk appetite, and you must not take risk. You must not take risk beyond your risk appetite. So second thing you have to think about yourself is, what is the purpose of investment? What is the purpose of saving? Bhavya ma'am, can you tell me why we should save? Why we should invest? Tell me, what is the reason?
Then future standard of very good standard of living. I'll be there.
Absolute. Everybody wants that I should live very comfortably. My family should live comfortably. I should have money. I should have money for enjoying my life. I should have money for taking my family to international vacation, Switzerland and USA. I should have money for better education of my children. That is very natural. And I should have money for marriage of my children. And last but not the least, Bhavna ma'am, for leading a comfortable retirement life. For that too, we need money. That is why it is very important that we should have some plan. How money will come, when I need the money, and from where I will get the money. And how we can make plan. Bhavya ma'am, I will just make you a small request. Would you accede to my request, Bhavna ma'am?
Yes, sir. Is FD?
No. Through you. And through you, I want to tell others also, but I will take your name only. Next Sunday, kindly sit with your family at home. Take a paper. Make 3 columns on the paper. 1 column, 2nd column, and 3rd column. In the 1st column, Bhavna ma'am, you just write down what will be major milestone in your life. Major milestone for which you will be needing money. And what are the normal milestone in our life? Middle class, salary class life. The first major milestone is marriage. If somebody is unmarried, then the money, he will need huge money at the time of marriage. Second one is purchase of house. Every family wants to have their own house, even when you might have parental house, but every family would like to have their own house. Then third one is purchase a 4-wheeler. That is a very minimum thing nowadays, but every family wants that we should have a 4-wheeler. Fourth thing is, Bhavna ma'am, it was not common in my generation, but now in your generation, it is one thing is very common. Every family wants to go on vacation.
Okay, sir.
National vacation, international vacation. You would like to go out of Karnataka to Tamil Nadu, Andhra, and then Rajasthan, Gujarat, and not only in India, Switzerland, USA. It is very natural. Every family wants to go on a vacation. And after that, Bhavna ma'am, after 10, 15 years, a day will come when your kids will start growing and they will go for higher education. And for their higher education, you will need huge money. And you will appreciate, Bhavna ma'am, that every parent has a wish. Whatever I could not do, my kids should do. They should go beyond what I could make it. So higher education and professional education of your kids is very, very important. But for that, you will be needing huge money. And once their education is over, Bhavna ma'am, then second thing will come then, marriage of their children. Normally in Indian context, Indian families, normally parents take care of the marriage expenses of the children. And lastly, but not the least, I again repeat, leading a retirement life, for which you will be needing huge money. Because nowadays, I don't know, your university is a government-aided university, it is private, it might be a private university, you will not be having in pension. The day you retire, next day you will not get any credit of salary in your account. That is very natural. But then how you will manage your affair after retirement? And Bhavna ma'am, one more thing I want to tell you. When our India got independence in 1947, average age of Indian was only 47 years. But now it has risen to 71 years. What it simply means that even after retirement, Bhavna ma'am, you will have to live next 10, 15, 20, 25 years. from where money will come. That is why making retirement corpus right from you start earning is also very important. So in the first column, you just jot down what milestones will be in your life. I have just narrated a few, Bhavna ma'am, but you have got some in any other thing, you can include it. In the second column, against each milestone, now you put the period when this milestone is likely to come in your life. Suppose somebody say that I am unmarried and likely to marry after 2 years. So against marriage, put it 2 years. Likewise, 2 year, 5 year, 10 year, 15 years, last retirement, 35 years, whatever it might be. And third column is very important, Bhavna ma'am. Now estimate what money you will need for each item. Suppose somebody say that for marriage, I will need 5 lakhs. Put it 5 lakhs. But Bhavna ma'am, today he or she is contemplating or estimating that money expenses will be 5 lakhs. But after 2 or 3 years, when marriage actually happens, this expense of 5 lakhs will increase from 5 to 5.50 lakhs because of inflation. Because inflation keep going.
Yes, yes.
Two very important aspects I want to tell all of you through you. The first and most important things, Bhavna ma'am, can you tell me how much you will have to spend today for a good MBA 2-year regular degree from a reputed institution? Around 15-20 lakhs. Am I right? Around 20 lakhs. Take it broadly 20 lakhs today. But Bhavna ma'am, when your kids will go for MBA after 20-25 years, you might not have a dream. The MBA degree cost today is 20 lakhs. After 25 years, it will be not less than 2 crore rupees per child.
Yes.
Per child. Suppose you have got 2 children, Somashekar sir, then 4 crore only for the higher education of the children. Then again, for their marriage, not less than 1.5 crore. And for retirement life, suppose Bhavna ma'am, you say that today you are managing your monthly expenses at 30,000. Middle class, I'm talking about normal middle class family. Suppose somebody says that at the age of 30, he or she is managing his monthly expenses at 30,000. But Bhavna ma'am, when he or she will retire after 30 years at the age of 60, she might not have even dream that after 30 years, the same 30,000 monthly requirement will rise up to 2 lakh rupees per month because of inflation.
Yes.
2 lakhs simply means 24 lakhs in a year. And that too, when you have retired, you will not be getting any credit in your bank account of your salary. From where 25 lakhs will come. So that is why you should start keeping money aside for your retirement corpus as well. And how much money you should keep? Bhavna ma'am, a thumb rule is there that Somshekar sir, your retirement corpus should be not less than 20 times of your annual expenses at the time of retirement. Suppose, Bhavna ma'am, we have just discussed it is 25 lakhs per year at the time of retirement multiplied by 20. What it becomes, ma'am? 5 crore rupees. 5 crore only for retirement corpus. And you make the total of the last column and you get scary. A normal middle class, salary class person, Somashekar sir, will need not less than 10 to 12 crore rupees for their milestones. From where money will come, Bhavna ma'am? Bhavna ma'am was telling me before the session, Somashekar sir, I have made it. Amitabh Bachchan KBC show will start very soon. She will go there, win first prize of 10 crore rupees this time, and now she's done. She has got, okay, she's done. Congratulations to her. But what about lakhs of others? We all can't win first prize in any contest. From where we will get 10 to 12 crore rupees? That is why I want to tell you, Bhavna ma'am, that this chart which we have prepared, Bhavna ma'am, this chart is called financial planning. And I wish to request all of you, Somashekar sir, Bhavna ma'am, all your young faculty members, please do prepare your financial plan. And Bhavna ma'am, financial planning is not a rocket science. It is not a complicated thing which you will need assistance of chartered accountant. No, that is not the case at all. You can prepare your financial plan sitting at home, visualizing what money you will need at what time and for what purpose. And I keep investing, Somsekhar sir. Every middle class, salary class person must have their financial plan. So Bhavna ma'am, please do prepare your financial plan next Sunday.
Yes, sir.
And jokingly, I tell that frame it and put it in your drawing room. In every morning when you wake up, after going to a temple, go to the financial plan, make them pranam and say, oh, I have to have that money for all these, for my milestones for life. So now the financial goals are before you. And psychologists say, Somashekara sir, psychologists are of the view that those who have defined goals in their life work hard. So please define your financial goals. And that is a very, very simple exercise you must take. So what I want to request all of you, please make financial plan, start implementing according to your financial plan. One more thing I want to tell you about, Somashekara sir, and that is eighth wonder of the world as far as investment is concerned. And what is that, Bhavya ma'am? Power of compounding. Power of compounding is eighth wonder of the world. And what is power of compounding in investment, Somashekara sir? You have to make a promise with yourself, not to others, with yourself. Bhavna ma'am, will you make a promise with yourself?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very simple promise, but very tough promise.
Yes.
What is the
Finance.
promise? You will
Just
have to make a promise with yourself that,
Yes.
that when I save the money and when I invest the money, definitely you will earn return or interest on your investment. May not be today, but after 1 year, after 2 years, you will start earning return on your investment. So whenever you will earn return on your investment, may it be 500, may it be 5,000, may it be 5 lakhs, you will never consume that return. Never. You have to make a promise with yourself. What you will do? You will simply keep reinvesting that return whenever you get it. And not at one time, but regularly for the next 15, 20 years. It is a very tough call, Bhavna ma'am. Saying yes, we should do it is very simple. But practicing this power of compounding is very difficult. Why, sir? Suppose Bhavna ma'am has committed that whenever I will get return, I will reinvest it. After 5 years, Bhavna ma'am, suppose you get a good return of 5 lakhs rupees on some of your investment. Suppose. Now you have decided to reinvest it. But your whole family will be behind you, Bhavna ma'am. Arey Baba, you have earned 5 lakhs rupees as return. Now there is no excuse. We will go to Switzerland only. Because family, they are very right. It is very natural for them to expire. But you have to be very clear. No, this 5 lakh rupees will be reinvested. You will try to manage expenses for Switzerland trip separately, but this 5 lakh will be reinvested. This commitment has to be there. And I want to tell you, sir, there is no excuse. You have to make this commitment. And those who practice power of compounding, Bhavna ma'am, in their investment philosophy, they are successful investors. Because down the line, after 15, 20 years, you can't even dream how much money you will have through practicing power of compounding. So I request all of you, please do prepare and develop your financial plan and follow power of compounding religiously. Now, last 10 minutes, Bhavna ma'am, we will discuss where we can invest. This is very important, na? We have save and where we should invest. So the first category where we can invest is governmental small saving scheme. And Bhavna ma'am, I am just going to share you very, very good scheme of the government of India. And if Bhavna ma'am has not opened account in that scheme, you have lacked something, Bhavna ma'am. I don't know whether you have opened this account in this scheme or not, but if you have not, please do open the account immediately in the month of April. And name of the scheme is, Mr. Sabjar, keep writing in chat box. Name of the scheme is Public Provident Fund Account, PPF. Public Provident Fund Account. Very good scheme of the Government of India, Somashekara sir. And I feel personally that every middle class, salary class person must have PPF account. They should not only have PPF account, they should not only have PPF account for herself or himself, but also for family. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. So, Public Provident Fund Account is a very good scheme of the Government of India. And I will request all your faculty members, particularly all young ones who are around 30, 35, if they have not opened PPF account, please do open PPF account immediately. It can be opened in any of the bank branches or post offices. And those who are doing net banking can do it on through app only. No need to go to visit even bank. So please do open PPF account. It is a very good scheme of the Government of India. The tenure of the scheme is 15 years. But it can be extended beyond 15 years. And I want to tell you one thing. Minimum amount you can deposit in this account is 1,000 rupees in a year, but it will not serve the purpose. You have to deposit every year, Bhavna ma'am, 1.50 lakh, which is the maximum limit. And there is no tax liability. It is totally a tax exempt scheme. Whatever you earn, no tax will be payable to you. Please get the details from the Google and start PPF account as early you can, and continue with the PPF account for 15 years. And even beyond 15 years, you should extend it by 5 years, then 5 years, and then 5 years. It is a very good proposition. It is tax exempt scheme. Second scheme of the Government of India is National Saving Certificate, NSC. I will just mention the name. I don't have time to give details of every scheme because time is limited. So NSC, National Saving Certificate, is the second scheme where where you can invest. Third one is Kisan Vikas Patra. I am talking of government scheme only, sir, Somashekara sir. As of now, only government scheme. Kisan Vikas Patra. It is a very good scheme of the Government of India. Third one is RBI bonds. Reserve Bank of India also keep issuing bonds, raising loan from the public. So you can give your money to the RBI, invest your money in RBI bonds. And fourth one is government securities. You can also invest in government securities. Government also keep taking loan from you. So there is a possibility, there is a provision that you can invest your money in government securities as well. Last one is post office and banks have also got a small saving scheme for all of us. So please do visit the website of post office and banks and get details of their savings scheme where you can invest. These are all governmental scheme, Bhavya ma'am. The beauty of these scheme is there are no risk at all. Whatever government promises you, government will give you return or interest. When the scheme matures, whatever the mature amount, that will be given to you without fail. But the catch is that the return will be most reasonable, Somashekara sir. Because the investment in one funda is very clear. If you want to go only for with security, only for security, then you should not expect high return. If you want to go take some risk, then there is some possibility of getting higher return. So please do consider taking loan from the, taking right from the things. These are all governmental schemes. Then beyond, there are other schemes which is called property and real estate where you can invest. This you all know, and we can purchase property or real estate, but for that you will have to need to have huge money. Then third one where you can invest, Bhavya ma'am, that is called gold. I want to see the Bhavya ma'am face when I speaking about the gold, because Somashekar sir, you know, our Indian female family members, how passionate they are about the gold. You might have seen in your family, every family like that only. Every female member of the family are passionate about gold. Are Baba, what to talk about gold? Have as much as we can. This is the normal thinking of a middle class, salary class person. And Somashekar sir, it is not today. For centuries together, this passion is on. But purchasing jewelry is a losing proposition, Bhavya ma'am. I don't know, Jay Lakshmi ma'am will agree with me or not. But purchasing gold in a jewelry form, Bhavya ma'am, is a losing proposition. Because when you go to resell the jewelry after 10, 15, 20 years, jeweler will cut minimum 30-35 year making charges. 30-35% making charges. That is why government has come out with a very unique and very good scheme. And Jay Lakshmi ma'am and Bhavya ma'am, I will request all of you to please note down the name of the scheme which I am just sharing with all of you. And Somashekara sir, when you go home, when you discuss with ma'am after this program, please share the details of this scheme with ma'am as well. The name of the scheme, please note it down. Sovereign Gold Bond Scheme. SOVEREIGN. Sovereign Gold Bond Scheme. Very good scheme of the government of India. Or it is a government of India scheme. Now, government of India wish to encourage you to invest in physical gold, in digital gold only. They are discouraging not to invest in physical gold. So that is why this government of India has come out with the sovereign gold bond scheme. Please get the details. It is a 8-year scheme where you can invest amount as per present prevailing gold price. And the government will give you 3 benefits. First is, whatever amount you invest in this scheme, you will get 2.5% interest annually for next 8 years. Second and bigger benefit is that whatever upward revision of gold prices, suppose today the gold price is 6,010 gram, 60,010 gram, and after 15 years, sorry, after 8 years, the gold price goes to 8,010 gram or 80,000 per gram or 80,010 gram, then Somashekara sir, government will make you repayment or redemption at the rate of 8,000. So whatever appreciation in the gold price will also be given to you. 2.5% assured interest will be given to you. And thirdly, no tax liability. Government has made this tax exempt scheme. Whatever profit you get, you will need to pay no tax at all. So this is a very good scheme of the government of India. I will request all of you, please do get the details. And this scheme is not open all the time, Somashekara sir. It is open only for 3-4 days in 3 months. Last it was opened in February, and next time in most probably in May, it will be open for 4 days only. So please keep an eye on the announcement of the government of India. Whenever it happens, invest in. Lastly, where you can invest is securities market or share bazaar. But Somashekara sir had told me before the program, I said, don't talk much about the share bazaar. It is a speculation. I don't know how market goes up, how market goes down. People invest without having any knowledge of the market, and they lose the money. And there have been thousands and hundreds of instances where people have lost the money because They invested on hearsay, on advice from some so-called experts. But I want to tell you, security market is purely knowledge-based market. So never invest your hard-earned money without having knowledge of the market. If you don't have knowledge of the market, please don't invest in the security market directly. But there is an indirect way of investing in security market as well. It is called mutual funds. And Somashekara sir, now most of the people are keen to know about the mutual fund. What is mutual fund? Mutual fund is nothing, but it is an indirect way of investing. You are not directly investing. You are giving your money to the expert in a scheme. And the guidelines of the schemes are very clear. There are 1,300, 1,400 schemes, and all schemes are different, suitable to each and every individual. So mutual fund is an indirect way of investing. Why we should go for indirect way of investing or through mutual fund? Because of three reasons. The first and most important reason from Shekhar sir is you don't have knowledge of the market. But the people, the experts you are giving money are the experts of the market. Second thing, you don't have time. You have got full-time job, then family to look after. But they people are 24 hours on your job to manage your money. And thirdly is you don't have any experience of investment. They people are master of investing. They have been in the business for last 20, 25 years. That is why we are giving our money to them. But the purpose is very simple. I am giving my money to an expert with the expectation of getting maximum return. It is not a social service, sir. It is purely a proposition and understanding and agreement that I am giving my money to you because I don't have knowledge, because I don't have time, because I don't have experience, but I expect that my money should be invested as per guidelines of the scheme in which I am investing, and maximum return should be generated. This is mutual fund. There are different categories of mutual funds. I don't have time. Next time, if Somashekara sir is interested, we will have a detailed session of 2 hours only on mutual funds. But the best way of investment in mutual fund is through SIP, systematic investment plan. And sir, SIP is a magic for the middle class, salary class person particularly. Because SIP is nothing. It is just like a recurring account which you might have opened with a bank fund post offices. Every month you are depositing some money. The same goes with SIP. Every month you are depositing some money. Minimum amount of SIP from Shekhar sir is 500 rupees, who is earner like you. But a student can start SIP of even 100 rupees out of their pocket money. So for a student, it is 100 rupees. But for middle class, those who are earner, those already earning, can have a SIP of even 500 rupees. And longer you will continue with the SIP, better will be the return because of power of compounding. I just give you one simple example, then I will close it. Suppose, sir, a person at the age of 20 started an SIP of rupees 500 rupees only 500 rupees, Bhavya ma'am. And she continued for 40 years. Every month she is investing 500 rupees. And you need not to go to anywhere to go for investment. Automatically money will be invested from your bank account on a particular date. You have to just complete the formalities only once. So suppose Bhavya ma'am at the age of 20 started an SIP of 500 rupees and she continued with the SIP for next 40 years. When she becomes 60, Bhavya ma'am, and I am presuming return of 12% only, you will have a SIP corpus of 41,28,000. Only by investing 500 rupees only, you will have a corpus of not less than 42 lakhs. But Bhavya ma'am is very smart. She has got another way of investing. What she will do? She will every year keep increasing the amount of SIP by 10%. What does it mean, Bhavya ma'am? Suppose you started with 500 rupees. Next year, you will increase it from 500 to 550. because you get increment in your salary and all these things. Third year, it should be 10% of 550. So every year you are increasing SIP amount. It is called step up SIP or top up SIP. Bhavna ma'am, after 40 years, you will have a corpus of 1 crore 88 lakhs. In the simple SIP, only 42 lakhs. But if you keep increasing the amount of SIP every year, minimum by 10%, only, Mishra Sahab, only few government schemes has got exemption like PPF and like Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, not all. Not all. Majority of the schemes, you have to pay tax. So SIP is a magic for middle class, salary class person. And Bhavna ma'am, I know a lot of young people like you who have started not one SIP, but 5, 6 SIPs. And all SIPs are target oriented. One SIP for purchase of car. Second SIP for purchase of vehicle, for purchase of house. Third SIP for going on vacation. Fourth SIP for education of children. Fifth SIP for marriage of children. And sixth SIP for your retirement life. So you can have multiple SIPs, keeping your target in your mind. So I will request all of you, please do start thinking SIP. Start SIP as early you can. And Bhavna ma'am, continue with the SIP for maximum period. And from where you get the information about all these things, I just sharing the name of the one scheme. Please note it down. Mr. Sabjar, please note, give the name of the scheme, name of the website where you can get all information about the mutual fund. And this website has been developed by Association of Mutual Funds in India. And the name of the website is Mutual Fund Sahi Hai. Mutual, Mr. Sabjar, just write down on the chat box. Mutual Fund Sahi Hai. This is a website where all information from A to Z. Mutual Fund Sahi Hai. This is the name of the website. This is, you can visit this website, have knowledge of the mutual fund, how it functions, what are the programs and what are the schemes, why should you invest, all these things. Every information about the mutual fund and its scheme, risk, historical performance, everything is available in this website. So please devote some time. Mr. Bhavya ma'am, it is your money. If you get something, you will get benefited. So please devote some time, get understanding and knowledge of the mutual fund. After 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you can start SIP and continue it with a longer period. So I don't have time. Next time we will have more discussions on mutual fund. But last thing I want to tell you, 2 things only. Yes, mutual fund is less risky because your risk is spread. Because suppose you have invested and people like you have invested, lakhs of people have also invested in the same scheme. Secondly, your money is invested in number of companies, whereas if you directly invest, the number of companies will be very much limited. That is why the risk is spread and risk is minimized. So last thing I want to tell Bhavya ma'am, to all your participants, never invest your hard-earned money in Ponzi scheme, chit fund and committees. People will come to you, promising you doubling your money in 4 years, giving you this or that incentive. Bhavna ma'am and Somashekara sir, they are all fraud. Lakhs of people have lost their money in such Ponzi scheme, chit fund and committees. So never invest in hard-earned money. And last thing I want to tell all of you, Somashekara sir, and to Bhavya ma'am and to all participants, prosperity is your right, Bhavya ma'am. Prosperity is your right. And my definition of prosperity, Bhavya ma'am, doesn't mean to be Mukesh Ambani or some big Adani or big industrialist. No. My definition of prosperity, Soumya ma'am, is very simple. I should have money when I need the money. I should have money for my family obligation. I should have money for enjoying my life comfortably. I should have money for giving comfortable life to my family. I should have money to taking care of all my family needs. And lastly, I should have money for my dreams also. So that is my prosperity. That is my prosperity. And I wish to request all of you, my dear friends, we have got right to be prosper. Every individual has got right to be prosper. And but Somashekhara sir, prosperity is not luck. Unfortunately, we Indians believe much on luck. अरे जो भगवान होगा वो दे देगा, जितना खुदा चाहेगा वो मिलेगा. It is wrong notion. It is wrong thinking. My thinking is very different. Prosperity is your right, Somashekhara sir, but it is not luck. It is your effort. This is our effort. I can make effort and I can be prosper. So why we should not make efforts? We have to make efforts. We have to make efforts for our prosperity because we have got right to be prosper. And last thing, Somashekhara sir, there may be one or two participants, of course should not be, but suppose Jyoti Rana ma'am, suppose there may be one or two participants out of them who might think that they are not from rich family, they are not from wealthy family. I want to tell them, Somashekhara sir, birth in a poor family, Bhavya ma'am, is not a curse at all. Birth in a poor family is not curse at all, but living as poor and die as poor is a curse, which we all can avoid by managing our money right from the day we start earning, and we should continue manage our money. And if you manage your money well, Bhavya ma'am, I can vouch for your with confidence that you will be prosper. And with these words, I end my session and I wish you all the best for your prosperity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Suryakant Sharma, sir, excellent present. The promoting economic development through financial empowerment involving the providing individual with the knowledge, tools, access to financial resources necessary to build the wealth, start business, and invest in their future. This can include the institutions such as the financial literacy, education, and microfinance programs, and support for the entrepreneurship and empowering citizen to manage by empowering to how to manage the financial efficiency, the economic growth, the more efficiencies to
Dear sir, there is some technical issue in Bhavya ma'am side. So I request MP Somashekhar sir. Sir, please continue the session, sir, please.
Any question from any participant, please raise their hand. We will unmute them and they can ask the question directly. Please come forward and ask the question if you have. Just raise your hand. You are most welcome to ask the questions. Please come forward and ask the questions. Surprisingly, there are no questions from Shekhar sir. Either my session was very good or
Sir, one question is, please tell how much amount in SIP we should start.
Actually, it depends upon individual to individual. I will request you start with maximum amount. Maybe 10 lakhs, maybe 15 lakhs per month, but it has got no meaning. Because whatever amount you can comfortably manage to start your SIP, start it. But Most important thing, Bhavya ma'am, is start doing SIP. Start with 500 rupees, start with 1000 rupees, then keep increasing it over a period of time.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. This is my network is problem there in my location. That's why. Thank you so much, sir. Take you this opportunity to extend our heartfelt thanks to organizer helping us to conduct this a national webinar on economic development through financial empowerment of citizen. The collaboration with Chamarajanagara University, Suvarna Gangotri, Chamarajanagara, and also the associations of mutual fund in India. I extend my sincere thanks to the excellent speaker, resource person Suryakant Sharma sir, for enlightening us to the paramount experience on the selection this topic to national webinar. Thank you so much, sir. Its organizer and my guide, all participants, students, friends, and research scholar and
Hello.
things in research all participants.
Somashekara sir, thank you very much for giving me opportunity to be with you.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, Dr. Bhavya, all faculty members, all staff members, and Sonuji, namaskar, and for giving me opportunity.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. God bless you.